So Donald Trump is fuming over on Truth Social, his failing social media network, his social media platform. And what is he fuming about this time? Well, apparently all of the reports about how he called in to Fox News, OAN, Newsmax, back to Fox on the fourth night of the DNC on Thursday, as Kamala Harris was talking right after. It was bad enough that he was disconnected from Fox. Now, whether they hung up on him, whether he hit the wrong button or whatever, they broke away from his call-in interview because they could not get him back on track. And then he went on to OAN, back to Newsmax, and on back again to Fox, doing the same thing. And it was just a ramble, and it was deranged. He was ranting. He was unhinged. He needed to vent to somebody, and that was what they chose. And these platforms were constantly, they put him on for a bit, then they would get rid of him because they didn't want to. And now he's fuming over on Truth Social after this was all being reported, saying, well, I didn't call them, they called me. I don't have to call in and talk to them. They want me there. They want me for ratings. Because it fuels his narrative. He needs to be wanted. That is how he operates. That is how people like him think. They want to be wanted. They want people to appreciate and respect them for who they are. And even if he does things like call into Fox, as far as he's concerned, he called because they want to talk to him. That's how that works. And the more stuff like this happens, the more he's going to keep getting called out for being weird, the more he's going to come unhinged and do more weird things like this. And that's the other thing, speaking of weird. He kind of also went on there and said that, well, it's weird that they're reporting this the wrong way or whatever. He's trying to take that back because being called weird, both him and J.D. Vance, is something that is sticking, that the Democrats are doing. It was coined by Tim Walz. And it seems to be sticking and resonating with people. And people are like, yeah, they are kind of weird. He hates it. He hates being called names. He hates being pointed out that he's, not as popular and that there are chinks in his armor and he's not as, he's not the way that he presents himself. So keep looking for more things like this from him because he can't accept the negative criticisms, things like that. And he has to be wanted by people. He wants people to respect and admire him. That's part of why he's running for president again, because he wants the adulation from the crowds, people cheering for him. On top of trying to stay out of prison, that is. But this is just a typical way of what happens with narcissists, and they are starting to break. He is getting more and more unhinged the more that everything he is constantly trying is not working, and I look for it to continue.